Hello, everyone. This is the Free American Press, and today I'm going to be asking questions. Are we going to have a breath of fresh air? But before I get into it, if you could please subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video, that would be really appreciated. So, the question is whether we're going to have a breath of fresh air now after this pandemic and them stifling away our freedoms, and basically the big corporations getting richer and the people, everyday people, getting poorer. Uh, and we're going to see that. And basically, a lot of people seem really happy that there seems a lot of this COVID pandemic stuff is going away. But unfortunately, a lot of it's not. Like I covered earlier, they're actually having a vaccination passport, basically for the social credit system to create an outdoor prison for everybody on the planet. And they're not really actually getting rid of a lot of their mask stuff for on airplanes and stuff like that for travel, making it harder for you and me to travel. And they also started a big war with Russia and Ukraine, and that's also going to cause martial law possibly and more loss of our freedoms. So it's a really unfortunate thing. So I'm just going to use California as an example. So here's it. So Governor Newsom lifts all but 5% of COVID-19 executive actions. Here's what remains. So basically, what's going on? He's lifting because he sees the people are starting to get mad. He sees the people are starting to get upset. He sees that people could be tired of his unlawful regime and his communist basically ideas. And he's been lifting a lot of his basically state of emergency and everything as well. But pretty much what's going on is that our school kids, the children of California, still have to wear their muzzles in the schools. He hasn't lifted that. He hasn't lifted it on a whole bunch of different things. This is basically just political pandering to get the people off his back. He thinks because he thinks, he pushed the people too far, and he did. He pushed the people too far. That's why there's so many. There's actually a freedom convoy leaving California, and why there's actually, that freedom protest in Canada and how it spread all over the world. So they're scaling back a little bit, coming back with a new disaster to get, maybe patriotism and stuff or something. I don't know. Like basically just to have a massive war, with Russia, World War III, reinstate the draft possibly, and basically martial law in this country. They're going to take away more of our freedoms, and we're basically just going to be, even more under their control. And it's too crazy, but that's really their plan, I think. So what I think we need to do is we need to stand against this. The American people need to stand against this. The people of the world need to stand against this. And we need people with good, clean hands who are not willing to take money from corporations. And that's a huge thing. And I think that needs to be done if we're actually going to solve the problem of what's going on here in the United States and across the world. And we see Putin, he's actually using, this war and everything to pretty much take away people's freedoms as well. So it's time for us to stand together or we'll hang separately. People need to start making groups, even like little political clubs and groups to try to take back their country. And we can do it. We can do it because pretty much right now, 99% of the people are good. But when you have 1%, of the people who are bad ruling you, once the 99% of the people figure out, it's time for a change, they can make the change. And that's the great thing. Uh, so here, so if you'd like to support what I'm doing, I made a PayPal fundraiser, and you can see that in the description. And basically, here you can support me on what I'm doing with my YouTube videos by donating. You are helping me continue and getting the word out on how our freedoms are being taken away and how we can stop that. And I really thank you for your support for anybody who does that. And you can follow me on my other social media sites such as Gab, Parler, BitChute, and YouTube, and Minds.com, and even Facebook and Twitter. That would be really great. And I would just like to say thank you for watching this video, and I hope you all have a good day. God bless.